Hey guys, welcome to a new series, Pokemon Heartgold Nuzlocke. I'm kind of just gonna, I don't know, I think I'm just gonna do a Nuzlocke. Bad intro, but yeah, this is just kind of something I felt like recording. We're gonna go with Totodile, because I plan to Agility Ice Fang Sweep Lance at the Elite Four. It's what I've done before. I've never used Meganium except in Crystal. I think in Crystal Meganium's the best one. And I don't really like Typhlosion in this game because he kind of sucks. That's a reference to the Africa by Toto song. How do you like walking with your Pokemon? That's not bad, is it? There's gonna be a lot of skipping around, I think. So I'm really just gonna try to capture battles and encounters. I don't know yet how I'm gonna edit this, but yeah. I'll try not to waste too much time. Oh yeah, I guess at some point I randomized Lyra's Pokemon, not in battle, but just in the overworld. I don't know how I did that without randomizing everyone's Pokemon. Or maybe she has a Politoed in Heartgold always. I'm not sure. Because I don't play Heartgold, I've always played Soul Silver. So, I don't know. Actually, I realize that the overlay is a bit weird. I hope the overlay isn't going to be weird this whole time. I think for each episode I'll probably do a gym each, or one major fight each. Maybe I'll get to Gym 2 in this episode because Faulkner kinda isn't very interesting. Yeah, before I forget, and just to get out of the way, this is a hardcore Nuzlocke, so normal Nuzlocke rules. If you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, it's pretty much permadeath Pokemon. If it faints, it's out forever. Some people release them, I keep them in a box to think back on my past mistakes. What else? Have to nickname the Pokemon. The first encounter on each route you have to catch. If you somehow fail to catch that Pokemon, then you don't get a second shot. We're playing with Dupe's Claws, which means we can't have the same Pokemon or a Pokemon of that line, evolution line. Hardcore Nuzlockes have level caps, so I'm not going to be higher level than the next major battle's ace until we get to the Elite Four, which is, I'll talk about it when we get there, if we get there. This is just a normal, let's just skip that. This is just a normal Heartgold Nuzlocke, Hardcore Nuzlocke. It's just a clean Heartgold game. So this isn't Sacred Gold or any kind of hack. I figure I'll do Fire Red Omega next, but I at least want to get a win under my belt. I had just completed a, what is it called? A Ruby Nuzlocke, which I did not record because I kind of wasn't expecting to beat that game because I have a bad time with the Hoenn region. Probably lost in the Hoenn region the most out of every generation. Besides ones I haven't played, I guess, but then I can't technically lose. Wait, did we get Pokeballs? No, we're not even at Mr. Pokemon's house. Let's get out of this battle so I can say the last bit. I do give myself max heart scales and max rare candies in the beginning. Since there's a level cap, I don't need to waste my time worrying about training. And then heart scales, you can infinitely get once you get Rock Smash, and I don't feel like wasting 1,000 hours doing that. Anyway, we'll cut back when we fight our rival, I guess. One last thing before we get to the rival battle. I did check our IVs on Totodile, which seemed to be pretty decent except for speed, but I do plan on getting agility, so speed shouldn't be a problem. Really all we have to worry about is the attack, but it also has a lonely nature which boosts attack, so I'm thinking that's pretty good. We're bulky, our HP could be better. But I think our Totodile would be pretty good for the Elite Four. Anyway, back to the game. Okay, we're at the fight. I think I went over all the rules of the Nuzlocke, but I mean, if we lose this fight, there's one more. If we lose this fight, it doesn't count because the Nuzlocke doesn't technically start until we get Pokeballs, which we don't have yet. Come on, we'll just speed through this fight because it's just all tackle. Oh, sweet water gun. What is his name? Yeah, that looks about right. We are gonna get our mom to save money for us because I know she can buy a choice scarf and moonstones, which if we get, well, anything that needs a moonstone, that'd be pretty useful. I don't know if she gets us anything else that's decent. I guess berries, but I mean, it's kind of luck based. I don't think I usually end up using the berries she buys. Oh yeah, we're also, wait, is this random? Let's see. Yeah, Lyra, we've seen it. We know you cheated for that Polytoad. This should probably be random too, I imagine. Oh, yeah. Well, there. Good catch, Lyra. Wow, I'm actually more surprised at that one shot. A Polytoad, was that a crit? I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't expecting that to happen at all. That's pretty funny. It's actually really funny. Yeah, just play it off. Oh wait, here's our encounter. Should it have been at night? Gee. Probably should start paying more attention to the night and day encounters. But I think the night encounters are pretty much the same. Well, not the same, but the night encounters are better than the day encounters. Without much difference. I think at night you can get Hoot Hoot instead, which is weird because I thought that was a replacement for. I thought that was the replacement for Pidgey. Usually I'd name this thing Bird Jesus. If you know, you know, but I guess I'll name it Bird Mary. I don't usually name Pokemon because I don't really get attached to them. They're mere tools to me. I feel no attachment to this. Like this thing would make a great hat rack, or like, I don't know, a hoodie, a Centret skin hat even. But I decided I'll name them this time. I'll try to get better at naming. Hopefully, hopefully we get a Geodude here. Geodude or Spearow. I usually encounter here. I don't know if it's better to delay this encounter. I don't remember. I don't think there's anything good you can catch here. Usually you'd want a Geodude here. Geodude's just kind of good. We'll name him Jack. After Jack Spearow. Or Jack Fearow, I guess. It's raining outside. I sure hope it doesn't cut the power. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get to Bugsy today. Beat Bugsy. Oh yeah, little fun fact, you can't buy Pokeballs here. In the, where am I at? Mahogany Town? No, I'm not in Mahogany Town. I mean, you can buy, wait, am I just at the wrong clerk? Never mind, ignore that. You can't, whatever, I might as well buy 10. Buy 10, you get a Premier Ball, which is not really any different than a normal Pokeball. Let's get, I usually buy about 10 antidotes, because I believe your Pokemon can faint in this game. Oh yeah, Hardcore Nuzlocke, another rule. Don't use items in battle. Once we get all these encounters, we'll check, why is my thing not updating? There we go. I don't know why it likes to freak out sometimes. Anyway, a Metapod? Is it? I mean, yeah, I guess it's the best thing you can catch here. Actually, I think you can get a Poliwag in the water. But I mean, it's really up to you. We're just gonna call you Pancakes. I mean, either a name comes to me or doesn't. Either I find a good name in the first, like, 2 seconds of knowing the thing, or I can't think of a good name to say for the life of me. Should we make it a rule to fight every trainer? I might as well. Give us some EVs. Yeah, sure, you can have my number. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Really? Well, I don't know what I was gonna say. Typically, when I do Nuzlocks, I prefer ROM hacks, because they usually have better encounters and level curves. Like this game, it's all over the place. Second gen's just crazy when it comes to the levels being all over the place. It's like, what is it? Chuck, Jasmine, Price thing. I think you have to go... What order is it? I think it's Price, Chuck, then Jasmine, and it's just so stupid because I always forget, and I end up pretty close to over leveling, if not over leveling for Price. And I mean, I know he's not a hard fight, so over leveling really doesn't matter as long as you have like half decent Pokemon and half of your brain. But, I mean, it makes me feel like I'm cheating. I want to do Sacred Gold eventually, but I don't really get too well along with that game. I usually wipe at, what is it? I don't know, I know I've wiped to the radio tower a bit, because that back-to-back fight sucks, or is difficult. Let's get our encounter here before I forget. I'm getting sidetracked. I hope I didn't already encounter a Pokemon that I didn't have, because I was not paying attention. I was ranting. Come on, I know we can get a Bellsprout here. Now I say I hope we can get a Bellsprout here, but I hope it's not a day encounter. I mean, if it is, I'll just swap the time. Oh. Wonder if that was caught up, or picked up by the mic. Come on, power, please don't go out. Oh, hey, there we go. I can definitely eat a Vine Whip, yeah. Now we just throw Pokeballs. Oh my god. And pray. We throw Pokeballs and pray. Oh, that was a crit? Okay. Still scary. Thank you. Bellsprout's not the best. Victory Bell is decent. I've never used Victory Bell. I think I used it in Fire Red, maybe. I usually go with Venusaur, though, so I don't usually need another grass type. I'll just call him James, after Team Rocket James, which his voice actor just passed. He's also the voice actor for Meowth and Professor Oak. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, you know what? Before we catch a Pokemon in there, let's go to the city real fast and get some more Pokeballs and heal up. What we're really hoping for in the cave is a Geodude. Which, actually, do we even need a Geodude? You can guarantee a Geodude in the ruins of Alph. I know there's other encounters there, and Zubat even worth it? I'm trying to think, can you encounter Zubat anywhere else? I know you can get it in, I mean, maybe it's a female Zubat. I know you can get it in Azalea Forest. But, also, if you don't know, you can trade Bellsprout in for an Onix in this house. So, Onix kind of sucks unless you have a Metal Coat, I guess. But I don't believe you get a Metal Coat in this game for a long time. I don't think you get a Metal Coat until post Elite Four. Like on the ship that leads you to Kanto. Well, let's go take our chances at a Geodude or a Zubat. I mean, we could even get a Dunsparce, but let's hope that doesn't happen. So for Geodude. Or Zubat. Okay. Wait. Okay. Or no Zubat. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm just not focusing on this game. Well, that sucks. I'll come back for this trainer. Actually, you know what? I'll fight him now. Trainer wasn't anything. Geodude would have been really helpful for... Hey, Spinarak, good thing we didn't run into that, huh? I mean, if we really need a rock type, then we can trade in James, which I'll feel bad about since I named him James and his voice actor just passed away, but I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Really? If we can just get a Magnemite from down here, a Magnemite or Mareep, I think we'll be fine. Which I think we'll be fine either way. I keep coming in here to buy Pokeballs, but we don't have any money. Let's go pick up Rock Smash real fast. Let's catch a Pokemon in here, and then I'm gonna stop to level up my Pokemon. We're hoping for Ghastly in here, really. Which... Are we hoping for Ghastly? Yeah, I'm hoping for Ghastly. It is nighttime, right? Yeah. I mean, it's 8 o'clock. I'd hope it's nighttime. Okay, Ghastly. Sweet. There we go. Sweet. This won't be useful for a bit. I don't know. Baller. I've never had a good name for Ghastly. Ballers. Ballers. There we go. That's cool, isn't it? Anyway. I'll cut back to when our Pokemon are trained up. Okay, so we're done leveling up. Everybody got to level 10. And Pancake's evolved. Let's check their IVs real fast. Okay, so Pidgey has quite the attack. Very nice. Not much speed, but that's fine. Bulky as well. I'm pretty liking this Pidgey. Spearow isn't that great. A bulky Spearow, wow. That's going to be real great in the future. What's his nature? Relaxed, oh great. Plus defense minus speed. Real great for a Spearow. Pancake's, hey, compound eyes. That means we don't really care for Pancake's in a battle. He's mostly for catching Pokemon with Stun Spore and such. And looking at these IVs, he's really only good for catching Pokemon. Bellsprout has, whoa, wowza. Okay, Bellsprout's doing pretty good on the IVs. Quirky, I think that's neutral, right? Pretty sure that's neutral. And then Hasty, that's minus attack plus speed. Ghastly's looking pretty good except for the speed IV. But I think that'll be fine, I hope. We'll save the South encounter for after Bellsprout Tower so we can afford more Pokeballs. We're gonna have to fight everybody in here for the money. One down. That's 2 down, and I also had to fix the overlay. I guess I didn't make it big enough for the other Pokemon to load in. I swear I always have a problem with this thing. 3 down, and all of those down. Time to fight this guy. Elder, you showed us what you've gotten. It is indeed something. You're stupid. Get out of my tower. Whatever. So good of you to come here. I didn't make sure my Pokemon were high enough level. Oh god. Jack might over level, honestly, but if that's the case, I just won't use him in the gym fight. Oh wait, I got it perfect level for this fight, I mean. Whatever, even if I swap out, he's gonna over level. The way you battled is quite elegant. You should be able to stand up to Faulkner, and you should be able to make good use of this. It is technical, but... That was weird. Anyway, let's go fight Faulkner. Also, little known fact, at least I think it's a little known fact, you can get a Pokemon from this guy, which I believe he gives you Mareep, Slugma, or... Okay, so he gives you a Wooper. These are all eggs, by the way. Which, I mean, I've never used a Slugma in ever, besides maybe hatching eggs, which is pretty sweet. Wooper's always good, but we can catch that on the next route. And then Mareep, which, if we get Mareep, that has Static, which increases the encounter rate for electric Pokemon. But should I go with Slugma? You get to choose. I'm pretty sure. I think so. Should I go with Mareep? Because we definitely want Magnemite. That is a very good Pokemon. Okay, so after, I don't know, moderate consideration, I think I'm gonna go with Mareep because Magnemite's just really good, and I really want a Magnemite. I would go with Slugma if this wasn't a Nuzlocke, and Slugma doesn't even evolve until Claire. If you didn't know, there is a secret code generator that solves this for you on the interwebs. So, yeah, and it uses your trainer ID. Okay, let me get this real fast. I've always hated this menu. I don't know why they use this menu ever. I don't think it's changed ever either. It's always been terrible. Maybe they changed it later on, but I stopped playing around Sun and Moon. I beat Sun and Moon. I don't think I did much afterwards. And then match. I mean, really the only way of doing this is with the ABC mode, which sucks, but whatever. At least there's a search function. You're a trainer, right? I'll pull some strings. Yeah, I don't... Oh, God, please let that... let him give it to me without me having to do that again. Oh my God. Okay, be right back again. As I was saying, I don't remember what I was saying, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, yep. Cool. So we can get it here, but we can also get it somewhere else. I wonder if the trainer school counts as a different location. I'm not sure. I don't think it does. We can get the encounter here, technically. We could run back to... You know what? Let's run back to... whatever it's called. The town right after New Bark. And we'll hatch the egg there, because the encounter will say it's from there. Oh, there we go. Cool. So this should be a Mareep. I mean, I know it's going to be a Mareep. Yep, there we go. And with static, we're going to use it to hopefully get a Magnemite. What is it? Let's name it Capricorn. Let's see, this thing has static, right? And it's in Cherry Grove City. Yep, there we go. Minus speed. I mean, that's okay. It's not really a speed demon. Okay. Well, with Mareep on our team, we are guaranteed a Falconer victory unless anything insane happens, but I don't think anything insane could happen. Let me get the money from these guys, and then we'll go catch a Pokemon on the south route. Hopefully a Magnemite. I'm not really sure what we're going to do with Kanto. I don't know if I'm just going to skip all of Kanto and go directly to Red. Maybe just show off gym battles, because Kanto's kind of bleh. Anyway, let's go catch that Pokemon. So here's really hoping we get a Magnemite. Oh, that was fast. I mean, if we get... Okay, whatever. That's... whatever. Man, that actually made me sad. Okay, I guess we're running with Wooper. I mean, it isn't terrible, but it's not that great either. Come on, get in the ball, man. You already broke my heart. I really hope Magnemite's an all-day encounter, and I didn't just screw it because I didn't look at the timetables. I'm gonna call you Pooper, because you pooped on my heart. So, it turns out that there is no Magnemite encounter, and I was thinking of Sacred Gold. So, real good thinking past me. So yeah, the Mareep. I mean, we have a Mareep, so good enough for now, I guess. Well, that kind of sucks, but I mean, it's a free Falconer. It would have been great for Bugsy, but we'll have Geodude, hopefully. Let me make sure we are up to level. Okay, so I got everybody up to level cap 13, and here we go to fight Falconer. People, I won't allow you to insult birds. Magnificent bird. Yep, that's what Falconer does. I'm pretty sure this will one-shot I'm gonna speed it up a little. Yeah, one shot. And then if this was Crystal, he'd have, okay, well, there's the one shot. I am a bit sad about that, no Magnemite, because I always love using Magnemite. In Crystal, he has, his Pidgeotto's level 9, which, I mean, you thought level 13 Pidgeotto was illegal. Level 9, it barely learned Gust. In Crystal, it has Mud Slap, which would have been bad, maybe, potentially. I mean, it can hit us for critical damage and make us have lower accuracy. We're gonna heal up here, and then we're gonna go get the egg, which is a Togepi. I don't know where I'm gonna hatch that. Also, we need to go catch, what is it called? The Geodude. We need to go catch the Geodude. So egg and Geodude. None of my Pokemon can learn Rock Smash. Lucky me. Hopefully somebody in the box can, because that would be really bad. I bet Wooper can. See? Wooper wasn't a bad encounter. It got us a Rock Smash Pokemon. Okay. Oh, an item here. Super Potion. It's kind of useless. Okay, well, thanks, Mom. Yep, the egg. I don't know where to hatch this thing at. I don't want to hatch it in New Bark, because you can get a Chinchou there, which I do want. But I don't know where else to hatch it. I wonder if I don't think the Ruin of Alphs has a separate location. Probably. Should I? There's a bit of yawn there, in case that sounded weird. Do I need to save the encounter here? We might just be able to hatch it here. Let me check real fast. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna get the egg from here and hatch it here, because it doesn't seem like there's anything I actually want. Poliwag can be caught everywhere, and then there's Magikarp, which can be caught everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna hatch this egg real fast and be right back. Oh, there we go. So this is going to be a Togepi, which we're hoping for Serene's Grace. Oh, hey. So I can never tell if this is shiny or not. It's never been shiny, but every time it hatches, I think it's shiny. I don't know. Do I want to call it Scrambled? I feel like calling an egg Pokemon Scrambled is a little messed up. I'll call him Sunny with an O. Cool. Let's check it out. Also, our Wooper has Water Absorb, which is pretty decent. Not really decent. Plus speed. Wow, thank God. Who doesn't need a Quagsire with speed, huh? Oh, I should have named you Quagmire. What a missed opportunity. Oh, Serene's Grace. Okay. And Bold. That's actually pretty good too. The only problem is Togetic is great. I'll probably be using Togetic, but this thing does not evolve until post-game, I believe. I don't even know if it evolves until, well, without using the Pokeathlon. I don't think it evolves until until you get Rock Climb, I guess. Anyway, let's go catch the Geodude, which I am pretty sure is 100% guaranteed, because I don't believe you can catch anything else from these rocks. Just Rock Smash them until you get a Geodude. Oh, there we go. These cannot explode, so don't worry. And I don't believe they even have a Rock-type move, I hope. We're gonna see. Geodude, and it's a dude. Jolum. His name is Jolum. Actually, I feel like the level 11, and we are a Spectre now. And there is no color on the screen. Give me a second. And we're back. We're no longer in another dimension, realm, plane, even. Sometimes it just does that, I don't know. Less special attack. Oh, he did have Rock Throw. Well, good thing I hit the... Oh my god, what am I doing today? I am just getting so distracted. I'm glad he didn't hit the Rock Throw, and I'm glad we hit the Sleep Powder, because that might have one-shot Butterfree, potentially. Wouldn't you know it, the overlay is not working. Cool, so let me get that working real fast. Okay, so we are back. I fixed the thing, and I didn't fix the thing. Okay. I forgot to add a badge. There we are. Our first badge of 16. I also remembered that we can evolve... blah, blah, blah. We can evolve Togepi early, because it's a friendship evolution. Which, luckily for us, in between cuts, I got him to max friendship. I got him to max friendship. See? There we go. Whoa. Wait, what was its mouth just doing? So usually you'd want to hold off on evolutions because they can make them learn. They can make them learn moves later on, later than they usually do, but that doesn't affect Togepi and Togetic, so same moves at the same levels, just better stats. Unfortunately, I will not be keeping Metronome as much as I'd love to take the chance. I know it's going to explode turn 1. You know what? I should have done one Metronome in the wild. For all the marbles. For all the Togetics. Okay. Well, there is our team. Everything's fine? Huh. So if you'll look at the overlay and look to the far right, you'll see that it's not showing a Togetic. There we go. Okay, now we have a Togetic. Jeez. I swear, I just can't have a nice session with this thing going. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So, this, I don't know how long this episode's gonna be. This episode's already, well, so far the footage is over an hour. Who knows, maybe it'll be 20 minutes, maybe it'll be 40 minutes. I'm not a big fan of cutting it down to like 10 minutes. So, who knows. Oh, dang. I think we're gonna have a pretty easy Bugsy, as long as we don't miss rock throws. But if we do miss rock throws, we might be in trouble. Actually, in the cave down here, we can catch an Onyx, which I believe is the only other... No, I think we can get Sandshrew as well, which we really don't want a Sandshrew. Usually there's a trainer here on Fridays, I think, that gives you a Poison Barb, I'm pretty sure. But it's not Friday, so we don't get that. Not that we need it. You give us a rod, right? You do. I wonder if we can catch a Pokemon in the cave. You get a Zubat in the cave? Actually, we can catch a Lapras in that cave, but do we need a Lapras? Plus, it's only on certain days, which I don't feel like waiting for. I don't think it comes out on Sundays. I think it's on Saturdays, which it is Sunday, so I'm not going to be doing that. Also, sorry if you can hear the fan, but it's way too hot to be playing without a fan on. I don't think I'd be able to take it with the fan off. Honestly, for the cave, okay, I think for the cave we just... Oh, wait, can I break that? Oh, never mind. Actually, I can teach rock... Oh my god! What am I doing? Teach Rock Smash to Jolem. Jeez. I don't know what's happening today. I did not sleep well. I think we just go for Magikarp in the cave, honestly. Shelbell. Hey, wait, that's actually really good. Okay, let's go for Magikarp. Hopefully the water's like right next to us, right? Oh god. Don't run into a Pokemon. Okay, we were lucky. I should have turned off my sprinting. Let's hope it's a Magikarp and not a Goldeen. Oh, thank god. I saw the white for a second, I got scared. Okay, splash. Yeah, Onyx is only a 5% in this cave, and everything else is kind of bad. Yeah, Magikarp. Female Gyarados. I don't know, that's difficult. I don't know, what about Karendos? You see that typing skill? Okay, so we're done with all the trainers. See, this cave likes to trick you. See, you go down this way and you think, hey, there's an item. Nope, there's nothing. The item is on the side with the exit. I don't know how many times I've fallen for it. Only recently in the past few runs have I remembered that it doesn't have an item on the left side. Should we catch a Pokemon here? I think you get Hoppip, Rattata, and I think that's it really. What route is this? What route is this? Let me check. So we're gonna save this place for a headbutt encounter and hopefully get a Heracross, which I don't. Heracross is a good Pokemon, but I don't know if it's really good for this game. Does it get anything good for Whitney? Does it get Brick Break? I know you can get. Ooh, that could have been. That wasn't scary. You can get Focus Blast, but I mean, it's not really a special attacking Pokemon. Okay, so we have to be careful with our leveling because we are almost at level cap for Bugsy, which is 17. Let's go talk to Kurt real fast and do our Slowpoke Well stuff. So we do have the chance. It's either Zubat or Slowpoke, which unfortunately we killed the Zubat, so we don't have a guaranteed Slowpoke unless we save our surfing encounter, or we come back with Surf, which I might actually just do that now that I think about it. Let's get some repels and we will go down there. As much as I'd love to take the chance of pulling a 15% Slowpoke compared to an 85% Zubat, I just don't think it'll work out too well for me. Okay, so we are at the boss man himself. Unfortunately, they made the boss of this place lower level than Faulkner, so we're kind of just gonna cream this guy, or a lack there of a better phrase, or however that saying goes. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know what he was expecting. He's gonna take over a cave with level 12. Maybe if he had an exploding coughing, he might be able to do something, but yeah. His only damaging moves are Tackle and Smog. Not the best arsenal. So let's get on with Bugsy. So I leveled everybody up to 15, which the level cap is 17, but we still have to do all the gym fights. And Flaffy evolved, and Geodude, or aka Jolum, he got Magnitude. That's pretty great. We brought out Spearow instead of Pidgey. Really, I could take both of them here. They're both useful, but Spearow's just more offensive. Ow. Okay, well that thing's dead. Well, you know what? I'm going to believe in the Pokemon Nuzlocke tracker. Jeez, I don't know what it is today. I'm gonna believe in the Nuzlocke tracker, and I am going to lead with Geodude and hopefully hit a Rock Throw on this guy. The thing is, he might just U-turn or not, and he's dead. Okay, well, that was a good fight. Am I forgetting? I was looking at the other screen. Ooh, no, we are not learning that. Cool, so that was the easiest fight of my life. Yep. Okay, well, good Bugsy fight, man. Yeah, once you play ROM hacks and then come back to the base games, it's really underwhelming. In the least negative way possible. You know what, I might make it to Goldenrod City, because this bit of the video seemed a bit quick. I feel like it went by too fast. Actually, you know what? We'll fight the rival, and then we'll end the episode there, so I can get to editing and hopefully have this out within a reasonable time. Silver has a level cap of 18, so I just need to get everybody up by 1. Oh, hey! Totodile evolved. Sweet! Not very useful for the upcoming fight. Actually, it is, because I can insta-kill the Ghastly with Bite. Or at least I should be able to. Yeah, Elm's been calling forever. He somehow knows the egg hatched. I don't know how or who told him, but I'm not answering that creep. Man, I really wish they would have added more games where the Pokemon follows you. Imagine Pokemon Black and White 2 with follower Pokemon. I mean, Croconaw just looks insane. Oh, hey, ass butt. Wow, what a weird name, man. I'd be afraid of people seeing my name too if my name was ass butt. Whatever. Oh god, you don't trap me in if that Pokemon's dead, right? Okay, yeah. Oh. Got a little scared there. A little worried. Oh, wow. I should not have been worried. I should have been a little worried. Oh no. Come on, man. Cut that out. Oh, lucky crit. Okay, Zubat. That is just an easy kill. Yep, there you go. So not too much trouble so far. We really haven't had any trouble. I think the most trouble we've had has been from that Falconer. Ooh, I forgot a Pokemon was poison. That could have been bad. Wow. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure that you keep an eye on your poison Pokemon because they will die in the overworld. So, that does it for this episode. Tune in hopefully tomorrow or the next day. That's hopefully. Realistically, tune in next month for the next episode where I'll probably try to get us to Morty, maybe Jasmine. No, Morty. Jasmine's a lofty idea. Maybe Lake of Rage. Anyway, see ya.